also known as the Odisha Tarakasi. About silver filigree. Main center of filigree perhaps is Katak. Silver filigree. Used to move ornaments like necklace. People used to move ornaments, brooches, pendants, anklet, ornamental key, rings. Actually, Jharguna, ornaments placed here. Panpatri, Jharguna, nose, Panpatri, head, Khatriya, hand, third arm, Jharguna. Icon painting, नाकरे पिंदा कौन कहते जन्म पिंदी पकुच झरगुणा मुंडरे ओडिया मुंडरे पानपत्री icon paintings like पटचित्र of Odisha, wall painting, manuscript paintings, painting on cloth, wall painting, manuscript painting. Icon painting Patachitra. Consider the following statement regarding paper. Paper match craft. Actually, raw material soaked, then beaten into the pulp, mixed with many other materials. Match craft. Mask. Actually, mask. Handbags and toys are made out of it. This traditional craft is mainly in Puri, Paradakhamundi and Chilika, the Chikkiti, Baspalli. This traditional craft. Special clays and biodegradable waste are also used for strengthening the article. Traditional craft is mainly Puri, Paradakhamundi and Chikkiti, Basapalli. Following statement. Sand art. All of three. Only sand and water is needed for this art. This type of form is developed in Puri. To carve this sand sculpture, the only raw materials is the clean and fine-grained sand mixed with water. Only sand and water is needed for this art. Sand and water. The type of art form developed in Puri. To carve a sand sculpture, the only raw materials is to clean and fine-grained sand mixed with water. Which of the following pair is not correctly matched? Following pairs. Saura paintings, Koraput. Chitta, Pattachitra, Katak. Pattachitra painting Puri, rock paintings, Jashchukra. Maruja art from Odisha, referred in which statement? Maruja art Odisha. Referred in which statement? Actually, it is drawn on the floor. The powder are obtained from grinding rice, dry leaves and turmeric. It is used during rituals in the form of mandara. Ullavgarh and Vikram Khol in Jharsuguda district are famous. Which of the following works? Kishan paintings. Kishan Ullavgarh and Vikram Khol in Jharsuguda districts. Kishan paintings. Puri Beach Festival is held November. Is conducted by Hotel and Restaurant Association in Odisha. Puri Beach Festival Association of Odisha celebrated Swargadwara Beach in Puri. The first time celebrated 2000. No. Celebrated Swargadwara Beach Puri. Festival of Nabbo Kalagaro. Nabbo festival only two. According to Odia, only in those years that have been even numbers. The Hindu lunar calendar, when there are two Ashada in a year called Purushottama month, Nabbo Kalagaro Niti is performed. Two Ashada year called Purushottama month. Two Ashada lunar calendar. To Odia lunar calendar. Festival Navakalagaro celebrated. With the following statement, Dala Purnima. Odisha celebrated for 5 days. Cattle are fed sumptuously in this festival. On this day, Lord Jagannath and Lord Krishna are worshipped. Correctly match. Chandamatra, Lord of Vishnu. Chandamatra, Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu. Actually, architect of the independent modern Odisha. He attended the first roundtable conference in London, wherein made an appeal for creating a separate province of Odisha on the basis of language and homogeneity. Separate state to Odisha, formation according separate language and the basis of Maharaja Krishnachandra Gajapati. Krishnachandra Gajapati is considered the architect of independent modern Odisha. He was Prime Minister of Odisha from 1941 to 46. He attended the first round table conference. No, 1936 to 44. 1892 in Parakhamandi in 2 districts. He attended the first round table conference in London, where he demanded a separate province. He demanded the separate province Odisha on the basis of language and homogeneity. He is a member of all Madras Legislative Councils, a member of Royal Commission of Agriculture, member of Odisha Legislative Assembly. Odisha. Here the great patron of art. Great patron of art, culture and education. He patronized Veer Vikram Theatre of Career. He played a pivotal role. Information of the Odisha is a separate province in the year 1936. Raja Atra Tanadeva. He is a great patron of art, culture and education. He patronized Veer Vikram Theatre of Career. He played a pivotal role in formation of Odisha as a separate province in the year 1936. Due to his leadership, Khariar Jamidari merged with the state of Odisha, leading to full statehood. Utkala Kesari Harikrishna Mahatab. About Kailash Chandra Meher, famous painter of contemporary modern art paintings and traditional Tushar Pattachitra. But paintings in Odisha. Actually, Kailash Chandra Meher, a famous painter, modern art paintings, Tushar Pattachitra paintings. He has already UNESCO CCI. Here is the following original correctly match. Maharaja Harikrishna Mahatab Utkala Kesari, Maharaja Krishna Gajapati, member of Royal Commission of Agriculture. Vishwanath Das, Prime Minister of Odisha Province from 1937 to 39. Prime Minister of Odisha Province 37 to 39. Who among these actively participated in the Odisha statehood movement? Raja Artatrana Deva, statehood movement. One Maharaja Krishna Gajapati. Maharaja Artatran Deva. Language and literature. Statement about age of prose in Odisha. Age of prose in Odisha. Rudra Sudhanidhi is the first organized work prose and written by Kartika Das. Rudra Sudhanidhi, prose in Odisha. First organized work of prose, Kartika Das. Rudra Sudhanidhi. Purnachandra Bhasakosya. Their monumental work of 7 volumes that contains 900 pages. There is monumental work of 7 volumes that contains 900 pages. It is quotes of Odia dictionary created by Gopal Chandra Paharaj. 7 volumes. Author written the famous Rasa. Actually, famous Rasa Kallada. Dinakrishna Das. Rasa Kallada. Major dialects of Odia language. Halbi Odia. Major dialects of Odia language. Odia language, major dialects. Halbi Odia, the dialect is spoken in the Bastar district of Chhattisgarh. Major dialect of Odia language. Bastar district. Odia name is Halbi Odia. Halbi. Actually, which of the following statement is true regarding the Quit India movement? Harikrishna Mahatab played a key role. Harikrishna Mahatab. Harikrishna Mahatab played a key role in the organizing the Quit India movement in Odisha. Cuttack witnessed a major protest during the Quit India movement. Cuttack, do or die, was popularized in Odisha during the Quit India movement. by Lakshmikant Veera Surendra Sai was known as the Lion of Kalahandi for his leadership during the Quit India movement. Kalahandi. The one die was popularized in Odisha. The Lakshmikant Mahapatra. Major protest during the Quit India movement. Pataka witnessed a major protest. Following is not broadly matched. प्रजामंडल एस के महता हरिकृष्ण महता सत्यवादी स्कूल नवजीवन मंडल रामादेवी प्रजामंडल 1938 उत्कल यूनियन कॉन्फ्रेंस 1903 उत्कल यूनिवर्सिटी सम्मेलन 1903 उत्कल यूनिवर्सिटी 1941 उत्कल यूनियन कॉन्फ्रेंस 1905 उत्कल यूनियन कॉन्फ्रेंस प्रजामंडल 1938 उत्कल कॉन्फ्रेंस 1903 उत्कल यूनिवर्सिटी 1941 उत्कल सम्मेलन 1905 After the resignation of the Congress ministry, under whom a coalition ministry was formed in November 1941. Was formed in November 1941. Coalition ministry was formed. 1941. Maharaja Parada Khemundi. Who among the following became a martyr in Odisha during the Quit India movement? Following became a martyr in Odisha during the Quit India movement. Lakshman Naik, Quit India movement, martyr. Who among the following was selected as the important women number of individual civil disobedience movement? Was the selected as an important woman member Maruti Devi civil disobedience movement. With reference to massacre of Iram, consider the following statement. Iram. Actually, it has occurred in the district of Balasore on 20 September 1942. This incident was similar to Jallianwala incident. Jallianwala. People of Iram village resolved not to pay tax. Protest comments against tax. Not to pay tax. Reference of Odisha. April 1936, Odisha was granted the status of separate province. Actually, 1st April 1936, following statement. On 1st 1936, Odisha was granted the status of separate state province. General elections were held in British India province. Status of separate province. Odisha granted the status of separate province. Congress won 36 seats out of SST. General elections are held in British Indian province. 1937. Congress won 36 seats out of 60. Congress made the ministry under the leadership of Vishwanath Das with two other ministers. Congress won 36 seats. Both assertions. A coalition ministry. Actually, coalition ministry was formed in the November 1941 under the leadership of Maharaja Parakhamdi. And the Congress ministry resigned on the 4th November 1939 in protest against involvement of India in the Second World War II. The Congress ministry resigned on the 4th November 1939. It is Portuguese and agriculture. Actually, the Congress ministry resigned on the 4th November 1939 in protest against the involvement of India in Second World War II by the British government. So, without consultation with its populace, actually, the Congress ministry resigned the 4th November 1939. Protest against the involvement of India in the Second World War by the British government without consultation with its popular representative. Actually, both assertion of